it was my dream growing up to be a professional athlete and get to run around the world.
Yeah,
But it was a big dream, and
yeah, yeah,
a lot of people told me it couldn't happen, or
yeah,
I don't know, just every path I took,
yeah,
I don't know. It just
yeah,
didn't have it was cool because it was a very unique path that led me to where I am, and I
yeah,
got to study
yeah,
it, and it really became my passion before it became
yeah.
the dream I got to live out.
Hello, Live, Run Boundless family. Happy New Year 2023. Again, this is your host, like always, most of the time, Kenneth Pinkney. And today I have a guest who really no stranger to Live, Run Boundless show. She's been on here a couple of times already with other ladies, people. But this time just like kind of like a one-on-one, and just catch up on life, running, life, family, community, wherever the conversation may take us. And so, but in case you don't know who she is, she's definitely a superstar in the ultra trail running world. I just got my little index card to make sure I got some of the races that she competed in, like finishing the top 10, the Western State 100, maybe two times in a row. Man, she run what else I write down? Like I don't know, but Badera 100K, if I'm not mistaken, Black Canyon. She competed in UTMB. She finished, in the top, somewhere like that, and she bought the Adidas Terrex team, and just a superstar athlete, and I know it's more to come. So Live Run Boundless family to welcome, representing Zimbabwe. Hope I said it right. Emily Hawgood. And hello, Emily. Welcome back to
I can. It's nice
Mountain.
to be back.
Yes, yes. I know I'm missing out a lot of stuff. I didn't want to introduce you about racing and stuff like that. But yeah, so tell me how your New Year been so far? New Year's, been so far.
Good. It's been good. I mean, rainy. I don't
Uh,
know how it is by you, but
oh yeah, yeah.
just outside of Sacramento here, it's been
Oh
pretty
yeah.
rainy.
Oh yeah. I saw the weather. Yeah, Sacramento, Banana, North California. You did got hit pretty hard. Yeah, with the rain. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah. So every day of sunshine is big excitement. So today was one of those days, and everyone was outside.
I know.
So,
Yeah. So
yeah.
I take advantage of the day also with the sunshine before now the rainstorm supposed to come in this weekend.
Okay.
At least for here in San Diego, no, not a rainstorm supposed to come over the weekend. So I live in like just go to the park, just walk around the park, uh, a couple miles on the park and enjoy just the sun,
Nice.
yeah, just getting back out there, yeah. So definitely it was good, yes,
Awesome.
yeah, definitely, yeah. So all that rain that kind of like stopped you from hitting the trails like you been want to, you know, the
I mean,
past.
it's just more of an adventure because there's a lot of trees down and stuff like that. So,
Or,
um, yeah, you just have to be picky about what you want to run.
I know. So
Yeah.
you already like started your training, you got like your training plans yet, whatever, you know?
Yeah, I mean, back to regular training, which is really fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, starting out the year. So, yep, every day I'm out there, but yeah, I mean, I love being back in training and kind of getting into the groove again. And yeah, it's been really fun. I lucked out because
Yeah,
I went home,
yeah, yeah.
so it was sunny back there, so I didn't
Oh,
have to take like a big uh
yeah,
recovery, winter
yeah.
recovery or anything. And being
Okay.
out here,
Yeah, yeah.
we get pretty lucky with the weather. Even if it's raining, it's
I
okay to go
know.
out.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you saying back home, we talk about back home at Iowa, and I'm sick, right? Or Idaho?
in
or
Zimbabwe. I actually went to
Zimbabwe?
Zimbabwe. Yeah.
Zimbabwe. Okay, when do you went to Zimbabwe? When do you know?
Uh, for 3 weeks before Christmas.
Okay, so how was your time there being
It was
back?
good.
Okay then.
Yeah,
Uh
it was good. It was nice to be home and see the family and all the
yeah,
dogs and everything. Yeah.
yeah. So how's the family? Yeah.
Doing good. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, they're doing
okay,
good. Yeah, it was
okay
nice to
then.
see them and spend some time and
Okay,
always nice.
okay. So your parents, I know so your parents and you got a brother, right? Younger brother? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, younger
Uh,
brother. Yeah.
okay then. So do you
Yeah.
have a big family like outside your immediate family, like cousins, aunts, uncles, uh,
Uh,
grandparents, like that?
super, super small family.
Yeah.
Mm, I just have my grandma still alive in England, so I never
Oh,
see her.
England.
She's
Oh,
the only grandparent, and then
okay.
um cousins. I have just
Yeah.
four cousins,
Okay, okay,
or five
okay.
cousins, five cousins.
Oh,
So
five, just
very
five
small.
cousins? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's small, man.
Yeah,
Like,
tiny family.
okay. Like where I'm from, it's just like, I'm from a small town in South Carolina,
Hmm.
but where everybody cousin. I got a joke at everybody cousin where I'm from.
Nice.
Somebody really that side, somebody that side of the family, yeah. Well, lots of cousin, lots of aunts, uncle. I got more. It's like I got a lot more aunts than uncles. Now,
Nice.
yeah, I grew up with three grandmas, two great grandmas, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So
I
he
definitely had a lot of grandparents and great grandparents growing up, but
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, biofield. Yeah, so yeah, definitely. So yeah, always good to go home and see family. Take a break a little bit from but the hectic life. Of running. And travel. And stuff like that. Just spend time with the family and just cherish the moments. You know, being with a family. And
Yeah,
so,
I mean, I didn't take a break, but
oh, you didn't take a break, so
it
you
was
do.
really fun. Yeah, it is life. It's really fun to keep being able to do it. It's
Okay.
nice because we live on a farm, so we have access to dirt trails
Oh,
and
nice,
the
nice.
bush and stuff, so we can run out there.
Oh, okay. That's cool. So it got a lot of hills also out there. Also,
No flat.
all flat. Okay then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I did a race out there. That's in the hilly part of Zimbabwe, so that
Okay
was
then.
yeah.
All right. So see one interview you been on. And you mentioned that Zimbabwe, it wasn't always trail running. But just recently kind of like adapted trail running, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
We've had much more people on the roads
yeah.
running over than doing trails, and just
Yeah.
recently in the last year actually
Yeah.
they started a bunch of trails, and
Yeah.
now we're registered with ITRA, which is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool to go be a part of the community
Yeah.
for kind of the first time,
Yeah.
and see how much it's growing out there and
Yeah.
the plans they have moving forward. Like we're gonna have 100 miler out there
Oh,
next
nice.
year, and
Wow.
yeah, a big group of races. So it'll be fun to see it grow.
Oh, okay, definitely. And you kind of probably been like a major part of that process of happening. You kind of like represent your country in a big way. Every time you run your races, and cross the finish line, you just carry that flag with you. Had a flag on you, and just not forgetting where you come from. Where I started at. So yeah, which is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
be able to represent
yeah,
them.
yeah. So what do it mean for you to represent for your country? And I did the races that you had competing in.
I think feel like I represent more the people
Hmm.
there that support me and have been
Yeah,
pushing me to be able to travel and
yeah,
explore the world. And for a lot of people who don't get the same opportunity but live
yeah.
there and love to run the trails there and stuff,
Hmm.
that means more to me than like representing my country or
Okay.
uh, yes, I think the community and just the support you get
Yeah,
from the place you grew up and
yeah,
where my family's at. Yeah.
yeah. Community is big. I big on community,
Hmm.
and a different community. You know, you got your family, community, grow that, you know, and
Yeah.
I've given for my family, even though I haven't lived at home, hometown in years, you know, but always a joy to come back and visit family. And I just uh, and then like for friends I grew up with, just the relationship they developed with them over the years. And then the past 10, 11 years, the running community out here in San Diego, you
Hmm.
know, like I share a couple other people, maybe bias, the San Diego running community family is special, trail, road, or whatever, 5K to 100 miler, you know, and we just, the San Diego running community is big, and so it's special. Now, so I'm grateful to be part of this running community.
Yeah,
So
that's really special, and it's amazing because in the running
yeah,
world, everyone just wants everyone else to do
yeah, yeah,
really well. So
yeah,
that
yeah,
makes it really unique in that everyone's pushing each other to be
yeah,
better and do their best. And
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. As so, 2022. What did you learn? From with running or anything like that. Running and applying to life, or and then lessons that you learn they could take away. Take away. They could bring forward in 2023.
Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot in 2022. I really
Yeah,
feel that
yeah, yeah,
life and running are similar.
yeah,
And I probably learned more from life than I did from running,
yeah,
that I could apply that direction. And so
yeah, yeah,
that was really cool.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
ups and downs in everyone's life, and
yeah,
everyone gives their best every day.
yeah.
Um, so stepping up to the start line, it's really cool because you look to your left and you look to your right, and you're
Mhm.
very in awe of every person who's got
Yeah,
there and
yeah,
ready to take on the journey
yeah,
together. So that's
yeah.
really cool. And then just having that respect for the mountains and the trails that we
Oh,
get to
yeah.
explore and race on.
Yeah, yeah,
Super
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So respect to the mountain. I think last year you had kind of like a nasty fall. Was it last year you had a nasty fall, or that was it last year?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, yeah. Okay then.
Yeah. But it's fine.
Okay.
I'm healed.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I've fallen a few times on the trail. I think I got this. I got one. I did my best fall. I know how long ago it was. Maybe a few years ago. I was out in the trail running with a group,
Hmm.
and I just got just like a couple miles into it. They were going down a hill, and like I know, and I fall on my behind, but I just got right back up and start running again. And
Nice.
it was nice. It was nice. It was a great fall. Fall, bounce right back up, again running.
Perfect. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So like a stunt, like I know something like that. I
Yep.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
like a matrix stunt.
Yeah, so something like that. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah. Um, yeah, I know. Well, I know what I take away, from last year. I I deal with I can you say major injury, I know. Well, I guess it's just yeah, been really running, competing, and really
Hmm.
going at it. I think probably my biggest injury to have had to do with the plantar fasciitis, what a lot of people deal
Hmm.
with, you know. And
Yeah,
that was painful.
same.
And yeah, so that kind of knocked me off for how much I want to run and the training I want to do,
Hmm.
or preparing for a race. I did compete in, but I didn't finish, But so yeah, the plantar um fasciitis like it's hurt, But I get a bigger takeaway for myself. It's just like find a way to continue to be part of the running community, be serving, you know.
Hmm.
I got a much of servitude, gratitude, always striving to be better, and just able to serve rather than just volunteer at some of the races, and things like that. Just share everybody else on and trying to be the great motivator that I
Yeah.
am. So I really had joy just really volunteer at the aid station and just and just being part of that team, aid station team. Yeah, like you say, I remember we had the best aid station team at the race, couple races that they volunteered.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm biased.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that's
yeah,
fun.
yeah, definitely. No, so it's pretty cool. Just the volunteer a little bit more, serve a little more that way. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, there's multiple parts to a race, so that's really fun to get that side of it
Yeah,
in.
definitely. Yeah. So, um, in- inspiration, inspire you. Who inspire you to do what you do right now? I think I probably know, but share. So,
What inspires me to do what I
yeah,
do?
yeah.
I mean, it was my dream growing up to be a professional athlete and get to run around the world,
Yeah,
but it was a big dream, and
yeah,
a lot of people told me it couldn't happen, or
yeah,
I don't know, just every path I took,
yeah,
I don't know, it just
yeah,
didn't have like it was cool because it was a very unique path that led me to where I am, and I got
yeah,
to study
yeah,
it, and it really became my passion before it became
yeah,
the dream I got to live out. And so
yeah,
that's really cool that I get to like dream and study and
yeah.
actually live out trail running and
Okay.
competing professionally and
Yeah.
being involved in the community and coaching. I have my own athletes too, and
Oh,
so
nice.
it's really cool. I get to be a part of all sides of it as well,
Yes, yes.
and the community. And I was thinking about that this year when we were
Mm,
doing the end of the
mhm.
year, like reviews and the
Yeah,
highlight videos were
yeah,
coming out,
yeah,
and everyone with their little kids
yeah,
and being
mm,
parents and supporting people at races, and all of
yeah,
that comes out, and it becomes very much more
yeah,
the community. And why it's every part of my life is
yeah,
because all the people and
yeah,
all the parts of life and the journey we get to share. So that makes it really special. And
yeah,
yeah, that's what inspires me, is because it is my community, is
yeah,
my life, and I love it.
yeah. Could you say it's more than you imagine? You say it was your dream and things you have accomplished so far. You're still young. You still got a long way to go. What you accomplished so far, could you imagine doing what you do have accomplished? Do you picture that your vision of being where you at right now in the running world?
um I don't think I kind of like envisioned it. I've just taken it step by step and just been
Yeah, yeah,
super proud and
yeah,
grateful of the work I've put in, and then
yeah,
how it shows up, and
yeah.
just yeah,
Okay.
really inspired to keep going. And yeah,
Oh,
it's been amazing to do so well, and
yeah, yeah,
get to
yeah.
meet so many amazing people and travel,
Oh
and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's all we have to say. Like most about the people, even just for myself, and just able to connect with people.
Hmm.
You like to say amazing people, a lot like
Hmm.
you, and so many others, and just build a relationship,
Hmm.
relationship that can last a lifetime, like me and even with my wife, remember, right? She don't run like I do, but she's able to build a relationship and run a community, throughout the
Yeah.
years, to break bread together, hang
Yeah.
out together outside
Mhm.
running and just yeah. And yeah, definitely, so and that has something I running able to build a relationship out of running, so yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you
Yeah.
think would you have envisioned being this far and this involved in the community?
Oh no, no. Yeah, so just able to do as they're able to do, cause I tell this story many times over, and I started out just trying to just lose weight, cause I feel my Navy weighing, so yeah, I just started out with that, and just I'm one day just to run by myself all the time, and I connected with a running group that kind of pushed me, it kind of pushed me to where like I didn't know what I could do, to have somebody to push me,
Hmm.
but I know that I've been needed that push, that I've been wanting it to get better, and so and I got these 3 P's I share already.
Yeah.
It's like personal and turned to a passion and a path for year. I think since COVID, or
Mhm.
turned to the purpose.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So it's definitely, but no, but the I don't know. This part of the plan definitely wasn't. It's kind of one thing led to another, and I decided to run with it.
Nice. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
your next big goal, either with the Run
Ooh,
Boundless or your own personal journey?
oh man. Well, liver and balance. It's still a lot of growing to do to get
Hmm.
there. My desire, I wish I could. I would love to do it full time. I
Nice.
love my day job. Working with veterans. And just it's things
Yeah.
like that. It's serving that way. But last year, able to use running as a platform in my job, and serving veterans, and being connected in the community, being able to help, and so yeah, um, and just yeah, but yeah, able to do this, yeah, do little to travel more to connect with other, go to like different races, connect with people, reach out to people,
Nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, like go some of the major races, ultra trail races, and maybe not to run it, but just really connect, on the serve,
Yeah.
to reach out to people. Yeah. So I would love to do that, so yeah, yeah. And just continue to share stories. Yeah,
Hmm.
the power of storytelling.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, yeah. So definitely. Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, so I guess I've been to work hopefully and see how it goes. See if it comes to reality or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. So definitely. Um, yeah. So, but I want to get back into you coaching. You see, you're a coach. You know. So
Yeah.
how long you been coaching?
Uh, for a while, right out of college,
Oh, so you've been
I
coaching for a
coached.
while. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I
All
coached
right.
at the college I was at, and
Okay.
um, yeah, and then kind of was just doing it for some friends, and
Okay.
but I studied that, so I have a degree in
Okay.
coaching and exercise physiology.
Oh,
Um,
nice, nice.
and went to grad school, so specified in it, and then
Uh,
officially started working
mm,
um
yeah.
and getting paid for it after college. So that was
Okay,
just,
nice.
after grad school. So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So a few years now.
yeah. Yeah, coach is big, it's that relationship you're big with the people that you train.
Yeah.
And I see you mentioned a few times about both of your coaches that you have, and the one that you had, and I think in college, and now
Yeah.
and your current coach, the relationship,
Hmm.
the connection, the relationship. I want to say that right,
Yeah.
So, and now you're a coach, and the relationship you build with the people that you train,
Hmm.
you know, just dive a little bit more about that relationship to that, for both sides for you. You know,
Yes, I'm really lucky. I have a very small group of athletes, so just
yeah,
10. So
yeah,
I can fully invest in them and have more time.
yeah,
So I can look at their training almost daily or
yeah,
every couple days, and
yeah,
um, really learn how to tailor workouts and training sessions to them
yeah, yeah,
individually,
yeah,
see how they respond and what their life stresses are, what their
yeah,
training loads can be or should
yeah,
be.
yeah,
Yeah, it's the whole journey, and they're all individual, they're very
yeah.
different.
Okay.
That makes it really exciting. They challenge me a lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's really fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay.
Just getting to know them all individually,
Yeah,
building friendships, and then
yeah,
obviously building that coaching
yeah,
relationship too,
yeah,
and knowing that they have someone to turn to if they have questions or yeah, anything like that. Obviously, like you go through injuries with them or
yeah,
sickness
yeah.
or times of doubt, and those times are a big learning time for both of you. Um, and building that trust between the two makes those times a lot easier and a lot less stressful. Um, yeah, it's been really exciting and really eye opening. I love being able to use my degree
Yeah,
daily
yeah.
in their workouts.
Nice.
and building them up as well
Mm.
as my own training too and
Yeah.
what I've learned. So that's pretty cool. And
Mm.
yeah, I feel like every year I'm kind of handed a little bit more to the school. And so I have my athletes are doing some big races this year. So that'll
Okay.
be exciting and new and
Yeah.
some on the roads, some in the mountains.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, and a lot of personal goals. So that makes it really inspiring too to
Mm.
see people tear down their own walls and
Mm.
bash through them. So yeah, I'm excited for 2023 and
Okay.
just getting to learn more too from them.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yes. I think coach is big. I still, um, grateful for my first coach.
Mhm.
Run in the running community. Even though that coached me now, but right now I need a coach right now. That's how I continue. Just if I want to continue the distant trail running.
Yep.
So yeah, but my first coach always hold a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
So Coach Tony, I talk about him plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't want it, the one that he didn't get paid for what he done. And he do it because he enjoyed doing it.
Hmm.
And and just it yeah, it just really just having him there for the support, and belief.
Yep.
And what I could have done when I first got to come, learn my tempo, pace, all that. Yeah, so it was always no, but now I forget. No matter how far I may go, how far I may
Hmm.
go. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, but yeah, I'll probably never do no podium or nothing like that. I'm okay with that. But just the joy, just able to
Yeah.
run. It's for everybody else. But yeah, so but never forget, uh, the pro coach that I have, had. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Uh,
all our own journey. So it doesn't have to be podiums or
no, 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 no.
anything. It's your own
Yeah,
journey. So that's what's really special.
yes,
And yeah,
absolutely.
it's nice having a coach because when you don't believe in yourself, there's someone
Yeah,
else who believes in you and
absolutely.
can give you a little more confidence. So
Yeah,
really
yeah,
amazing.
definitely. And so you going back to Western State again?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
And so looking forward to it. Excited. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I love that
Yeah.
race.
Yeah. Definitely. And
Hmm.
so have you learned a little bit every time that you have run the Western State? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, every
Okay.
time. Yeah, you always
Okay.
learn from a race.
Okay. All right. So doing that. UTMB again, also
The CCC, so the 100K at
100
UTMB.
credit. Okay, so
Yep.
last year you done what? It was
UTMB, the
UTB.
100 mile.
Okay, 100 miles. So yeah, okay, okay, okay. Uh, oh, are you doing have you done Hard Rock or Leadville before? Have you done that?
No, I put my name in for Hard Rock, but I haven't been drawn yet.
Okay, then. Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, so, what is your favorite race to have? What have been your favorite race so far they competed in?
Oh, I have so many.
So many. Okay,
Yeah, I mean, Western States is really amazing. I love
okay.
it. I love the community. It's so small.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then UTMB is amazing because it's
Uh,
the whole community from
yeah,
around the
yeah,
world and
yeah, yeah.
huge and it's just
Uh,
a whole different experience.
uh,
It's so cool. And then even some shorter races or smaller races, like
yeah,
doing the
yeah,
Sky Run at
yeah,
home this
yeah.
Christmas, and then running some
Yeah.
of the Sky races all around the world.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, they're all so unique, and the world is so big but so
Yeah.
small at the same
I
time.
know.
And
I know. I know.
yeah, it's pretty beautiful. And so there's
Uh,
a lot of amazing country to explore.
Okay. So what have been your toughest race
Toughest?
so far? Yeah.
I mean, UTMB is pretty tough, and then I'm tough up in Idaho,
Uh-huh.
Mountain
Uh-huh.
Trail Ultra Festival. I'm tough.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
that was my first 100 miler and
Okay.
big
Nice.
learning curve. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So the race the 100 mile in Idaho, that was your first race, 100 miler. Okay.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
so how was being your first 100 mile? Always someone special, but I'm a done 100 miler, but I know to be had then your first 100 miler. How was that for you? To
Yeah.
compete and finish your first 100 miler.
Yeah. I mean, again, it was a new step
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
journey and trying to
yeah,
figure out, how
yeah,
you're out there for a long time and
yeah, yeah,
go into the night and into the next morning, which is
yeah,
pretty crazy.
yeah.
It was pretty cool because it was 2020
Mm-hmm,
and so there weren't very many races going on.
mm-hmm,
And so we had a lot of people jump into the race
mm-hmm.
last minute. And so it was a very competitive field. So
Yeah.
that was really fun. And actually, me and Katie were competing. And
Oh,
so that was
nice.
cool. Yep. Yeah. So it was
Yeah,
awesome. It was such a
yeah,
good way to connect with the community again
yeah,
after a long time of not seeing them because of
yeah,
COVID.
yeah,
And that just made it special. And even the time went
yeah,
by a lot
yeah,
quicker just because we were all enjoying being out there in the
yeah,
mountains again and racing together.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, it was pretty cool, and I went through everything, highs, lows, in between.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yep, made some big mistakes, and
yeah.
that was fun. And learned a lot from them. And
Mm-hmm.
first time I'd had pacers, so it was fun
Mm.
to share some miles with some friends. And
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Mm.
overall it was amazing. I love
Okay,
that.
okay,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah.
Um, yeah. I'll think about something. I kind of forget, but to cross that finish line,
Hmm.
what kind of emotion went through you crossing that finish line at your first 100 miler? You know, um, yeah,
I mean, it's pretty special, and it never really feels real until about
yeah, yeah,
48 hours later, maybe.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Longer. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Because let's talk about 'cause last year I was able to volunteer on my first 100 mile race to volunteer. It was a
Yeah.
great experience being out there. The first day I was at the aid station, on the first aid station at the 100 miler, and then the next day I was at the finish line. You know,
Yeah.
and watch people cross the finish line at the 100 mile race.
Wow.
It was a beautiful thing to see people, uh, cross the finish line, joy, tears of joy, a little bit of pain, and stuff like that, but just be able to really accomplish that, and see people do that, it's great, you know.
Hmm.
And this year, going back to the same race, but to be my first time crewing somebody, at a 100 miler, just crew somebody, period.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I'm excited about that, and be at the crew someone, and
Yep.
so you've been a lot of long distance racing, you have a lot of crew, people that crew you. What does it mean to have somebody there for you to support you, you know, early long races throughout the night, morning or whatever, to have that crew, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's huge. It's a
Yeah,
big burst of energy. You can't
yeah,
wait to see them next. And
yeah,
yeah, it's pretty special to put your trust in them and
yeah.
hope that they have the right things to say when you come in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The right food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty special. They've,
Yeah.
I've crewed for a lot of people too, and
Okay.
it's really fun to share the
Yeah.
journey with someone as well. And
Yeah.
I think that's what's special about having them out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just you get to share it, and it's a whole day or journey for them too. And
Yeah.
you get to. It's kind of wild because at ultras you
Yeah.
wait for a long time, and then it's
Yeah.
crazy for about a minute and a half, and then
Yeah.
you win
Yeah.
again. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty wild, but it's
Okay.
cool.
Yeah. So I'm really stoked. I'm stoked to be able to be a part of his race,
Yeah.
and and just to help him cross that finish line, Yeah.
Mhm.
So definitely looking forward to it. Yeah.
That'll
So
be amazing.
yeah. Definitely it will. It will.
Hmm.
Yeah. So definitely. Um, but yeah, pretty cool, you know. We're gonna talk about bare feet, you know. You was a bare feet, you know, you grew up walk bare feet all the time, you know.
Yeah.
Do you like to go bare feet? Out, outside? Or you don't do that here, not here. No, I
Not
don't understand.
really. I
No.
mean, because we have to, because we're in the mountains so
I
much,
know,
so
yeah, yeah.
rocky and stuff. But I mean, for drills or something, once in a while, I'll run on the
Okay.
grass. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just kind of brought it up, you know. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, no. So do your little brother, does he run also like you?
No,
This huh? Huh?
he's a bodybuilder. So
He's totally different. No. Do
yeah.
you, do he think you crazy for doing what you have been doing? Or
Yeah.
he
But yeah, but everyone thinks that. Yep.
So did he ask you have he asked you why you you run so much?
Oh yeah, all the
Yeah,
time.
all the time? Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, it's
uh,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. So he say you don't care about running, he stick to bodybuilding. That's cool. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, he
Uh,
loves it. He's really good at it.
okay, that's awesome. You know, he finds his own thing that he's good at. Okay.
Yep.
That's cool, dude. Do your parents do they get concerned about you when you do new races? You know? Oh,
Uh,
dude. Oh,
I
they
didn't
do.
think the races really.
Okay,
Um,
okay. Uh,
I didn't think so. I don't know. You'd have to ask them.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
what were your parents think? They probably, you know, they're probably proud of you, you know, and
yeah,
just what you've accomplished and things like that. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. They're definitely my best
yeah.
supporters.
Okay.
They're awesome.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's great. Has support, you know,
for sure.
for your parents, you know. Yeah. So, but they understand why you do what you do, huh? They understand.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
They do.
Okay. Then. No. Get back to community. Your Adidas Terrex. I said, all right, Terrex
Mhm.
community
Yeah.
team. And what did it mean to you? You know, being part, you know, of that team. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the best, like from the top all the
Yeah.
way to us athletes. Like we're
Yeah.
one team and it
Yeah.
really shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a team chat on
Okay.
WhatsApp and it's
Yeah.
constantly blowing up. So it's
Yeah.
really amazing to be a part of that family and
Okay.
get to support each other and
Uh,
um, you know, we all understand why we all run. So that's
yeah.
what makes it really cool too, is that you have this unique group of
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
that are, in our words, united by summits. And so
Yeah. Yeah.
we, we have the same drive and
Yeah.
same passion.
Yeah.
And it's cool because we all get to work together and
Yeah.
put all our strengths in one bucket and
Yeah.
help each other and
Yeah.
support each other and know that there's someone out there wearing the same stripes as you. And
Yeah.
it's fun. It makes it exciting. It makes it a team adventure as well as your own
Yeah. Yeah.
like individual journey. So that makes it really cool. We're super lucky.
Yeah.
I'm super lucky to be a part of it. And
Yeah.
yeah, I love the team. They're awesome.
Also, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get close to that now. But what have how have you applied running to life or life to running? You know.
Yeah. I mean, just like life, you kind of have to take things one step at a time.
Yeah.
And that's just like an ultra.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to take it one step at a time. Things are gonna change and
Yeah.
kind of come at you out of the blue and
Yeah.
you have to learn how to deal with it and believe in yourself, like
Yeah.
do your
Yeah.
preparation work,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like you would do your homework at school.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You got to do your homework before
Yeah.
you race.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you constantly are growing. You never settle, and
Yeah.
you never you never know everything.
Yeah.
So when you're daily learning, it's
Yeah.
exciting and
Yeah.
it's nice to keep it fresh
Yeah.
and alive and
Yeah.
inspiring. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people out there to be inspired by and
Oh
learn
yeah.
from.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a particular runner or runners that inspire you? Inspire, you know?
I think I have a bunch.
Okay. Okay.
Courtney for sure is one of my
Yeah.
big inspirations. She's a great human as well as an
Yeah.
amazing athlete. So
Yeah.
that's great. She
Yeah.
loves jokes and I love her jokes. I told her today we could be friends forever because she told my Christmas cracker joke on Instagram, and that was the best.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
there's so many people. I mean,
Yeah.
and not even just runners.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
in
Just
life and
yeah.
friends and family that have overcome big things. And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah.
yeah,
So, like for myself, I say I running. I love to dance. I mean, a lot of people don't know that.
hmm,
But I got a video on Instagram that I posted. I mean, I could dance. I could dance. Probably dance more than I like to run. Maybe
yep,
that's saying something. Not
yeah,
really. But I enjoy it. I enjoy dance. I could dance like all day. If I could.
hmm.
So we not running. What do you enjoy doing? Almost more than running. We cut hard, eh?
Yeah. I mean,
Gotta think
yeah.
about
I
it,
mean,
huh?
some yeah. There's I love running. I mean, I love living,
Okay.
and so that's what makes like
Yeah.
running fun because I've made it a part of my life.
Okay.
But yeah, I like playing disc golf.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. I like reading. Love
Okay.
reading. Yep.
Uh,
I
uh,
like fishing.
are you French? Okay then.
Yep.
How did you go
Uh,
fishing?
how often?
Yeah.
Just once in a while. It's
Uh,
not like super often because I'm not
okay.
right next to.
You ever
But
catch any day before? You catch any
yeah,
fish?
yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, lots of
Uh,
fish and
all
yeah,
right. All right.
yeah. So that's really fun.
Okay.
Yeah. What
Cool.
else? I mean, I love swimming too and
Okay. Yeah.
spending time with friends and
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I love yard work.
You love your word? Okay.
Yeah. So that's
That's-
really exciting.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
learning how to do new things around the house and stuff like
Okay.
that. So,
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah.
yep, I can keep myself entertained.
Okay. Okay. Oh, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But don't run it definitely your patch, and that what you do, so it's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool. Yeah, definitely. But that's awesome. Um, so what have brought you the greatest joy so far? Running, non-running, or whatever, or close to greatest joy so far.
Yeah, I mean, I think that community, like learning about our community and really getting to invest in it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and be invested in by our community.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, it's such an amazing part of running
yeah,
and
yeah,
life and sharing in the journey. So
yeah,
yeah, that's probably my community is probably
yeah.
the highest of highs, the
Okay.
highlights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Uh, Awesome. Yeah, all by the community, Yeah, so we need community. We need,
Yeah.
people. Yeah, so definitely. I probably asked you this before already, before out of your interviews, but you know how I like to end, my
Yeah.
interview, my chat, Uh, and so I'm gonna ask you again. It may probably change the last time. I don't know. So what is your boundless motivation and thoughts in a few words?
Yeah. So my boundless motivation is I to explore as much as possible,
Oh
uh,
yes.
to dive deep in curiosity and get
Yes.
to share and grow and really reach out and make the most of every opportunity.
Yes. Yes. To explore, to venture, to make the most of your opportunity. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes. We got to, life is short,
Yeah.
So definitely yes, I like that. Thank you for that. And just thank you for being a good friend. Even though we haven't met in person yet, hopefully soon we will.
Hmm.
So yeah, but you've been a good friend, far away, virtue,
Thank
however.
you. Thank you.
uh, Thank you for the support. I did remember the first time I interviewed you, and with the other ladies, from Western State, and
Yeah.
you believe seeing my vision and dream, and I appreciate you sharing that. That kind of encouraged me, to keep going. And so I definitely I appreciate that a whole lot. Yeah, so definitely, so grateful for relationship as friends, that we have, yeah, so it's really special. Um, and people want to connect with you, I know a lot of people know who you are, but could they
Mhm.
connect with you?
Facebook, Instagram,
Yeah.
Twitter. I'm on all of them just as Emily Hawgood.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you need a coach, and she could coach us. She would coach you also. Yeah, so
Yeah.
definitely, there you go. Yeah, so again, thank you, Emily, for joining me once again. Thank you for taking the time that able to do this, and chat, and just catch up on life, and just yeah, and I hope we continue to do it. Hopefully that time we soon. Hopefully this year, maybe who knows, we get to meet in
Yeah.
person.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
Thanks.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely. So again, appreciate your time. And before we leave, any last word that you want to say? Leave everybody.
No, I think I'm
Okay. Okay,
good.
that's cool. Also,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Again, yes. And thank you, Liv from Boundless Family, for joining me on that episode of the Live Run Boundless Show 2023. Living a life beyond the boundary that you set on yourself. And for Miss Emily for just being balanced and what you do. Being in top in what you do in ultra trail running world, for just aspiring others and coaching others to be balanced in what they do. And yes, and it just really just encouraged me to continue to be balanced, what I do. And so I appreciate it. Thank you. And
Thank you.
thank you, Level Bound family. Until the next time. See y'all soon.